In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NHL games happening on April 22nd, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Colorado Avalanche versus Edmonton Oilers. The Colorado Avalanche face the Edmonton Oilers, with both teams preparing for deep playoff runs. The Avalanche have a 55-16-6 record, and with 8 wins in their last 10 games, have secured the best record in the Western Conference, while the Oilers have a 45-26-6 record and have 3 wins in a row. The Avalanche are looking to win the President's Trophy, while the Oilers look to leap into first place in the Pacific Division, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. The Avalanche continue their road trip, going from Seattle to Edmonton to take on the Oilers for the 3rd time in almost exactly a month. This should be a close and exciting rubber match after the last 2 games were split between them. These two rosters have some of the biggest names in all of hockey, led by Oiler Connor McDavid and Nathan MacKinnon. Colorado has been missing Gabriel Landeskog for quite some time, and Mikko Rantanen was out last game due to a non-COVID-related illness. However, the Avalanche did have Nazem Kadri return to the lineup and record a point against Seattle Wednesday night. The Oilers' offensive firepower has never been in question, with the likes of McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. However, their goaltending has needed to improve, and it has. After back-to-back shutouts, they defeated the Stars on Wednesday night, allowing just 2 goals. Colorado will be a different beast, but 40-year-old goalie Mike Smith has answered the bell. Each of the previous 2 meetings between these teams were 1-goal overtime victories. This one should be similar yet again. With so much talent on each side of the ice, the home team at even money is great value. Not only are they on home ice, they have far more to play for. Edmonton has been red hot lately, going 8-1 in their last 10 games. They have been scorching hot at home, winning 11 out of their last 12 home games. They have scored 4 goals or more in 10 out of the last 12 home games. Connor McDavid has 11 goals and 10 assists in his last 12 home games, and Leon Draisaitl has 7 goals and 8 assists in his last 12 home games. McDavid has 113 points on the year, and he is first in points and tied for second in assists in the league. Leon Draisaitl has 106 points on the year, and he is 4th in points and 2nd in goals in the league. Edmonton is clicking at the right time as the playoffs are looming. Colorado is a legit Stanley Cup contender, and they are one of the favorites to win it, but with Edmonton red hot lately and playing at home, expect the Oilers to fight their way into the playoffs, while the Avalanche can throttle back a bit, having already clinched the number 1 seed. So the Edmonton Oilers money line is our full game side pick. Avalanche goaltender Darcy Kuemper has been strong all season, leading Colorado to a top 10 goaltending ranking. They're currently allowing just 2.74 goals per game. The Oilers were once a bottom 10 goaltending team. However, the recent play of Mike Smith has catapulted them to middle of the pack. Allowing just 2 goals in the last 3 games is more indicative of their current goaltending rather than that season-long average. Looking at the skaters on the ice in this matchup would cause an immediate thought of a game total of double digits. However, their meeting a month ago finished with a total of 5, and the game 2 weeks ago ended with just 3 total goals. As difficult as it may be, the recent matchups between these 2 teams have proven that going under the total is the play. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Capitals versus Arizona Coyotes. The Washington Capitals travel to take on the Arizona Coyotes with an overall record of 43-23. Placing them 3rd in the Metropolitan. On the season, the Capitals are an above .500 team in their 38 road games, posting a record of 24-8-6. Heading into the game, Washington has played well versus Western Conference opponents, sitting at 14-10. The Arizona Coyotes host the Washington Capitals with an overall record of 22-49. placing them 8th in the Central. On the season, the Coyotes have not taken advantage of playing at home. In 38 games, they have a record of 10-26-2. In addition, Arizona has had its problems against Eastern Conference opponents, With a mark of 9-20, the Capitals are 7-2 in their last 9 road games and 6-2 in their last 8 overall. The Coyotes are 16-37 in their last 53 home games and 22-55 in their last 77 overall. The over is 19-6-1 in Capitals' last 26 overall. The over is 6-0-1 in Coyotes' last 7 overall. The Capitals are 1-4 in the last 5 meetings in Arizona. On the season, the Arizona Coyotes have a per-game scoring differential of -1.39. Things haven't gone any better at home, as they are losing home games by an average of -1.46 goals. The Arizona Coyotes come into this game having lost each of their last 5 games, while finding the net just 10 times, accounting for 24% of the scoring in these contests. If the Coyotes hope to break out of their slump, they need to pick up their offensive play. During this stretch, they have outscored their average of 3.79 goals just 2 times. On the other side, the Washington Capitals have a per-game scoring differential of 0.48. Even when playing on the road, the team is winning games by an average margin of 0.82 goals. Heading into their game with the Arizona Coyotes, the Capitals have a 3-2 record over their past 5 contests. In these games, they have scored 26 goals, accounting for 58% of the overall scoring. Over this stretch, the team has managed to play above .500 hockey, despite scoring more than their average of 2.95 goals per game. Just 2 times. The Arizona Coyotes look like a team that's ready for the season to end, as they've lost 8 straight, and they're horrible at both ends of the floor. The Washington Capitals are heating up at the right time, and they obviously have the offensive firepower to open this game up. There's no reason to consider the Coyotes if we're being honest, so the Washington Capitals to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. On the season, 65% of Washington's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 53% of the scoring coming from the Capitals. In Arizona's 77 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 37-35-5. So far, taking the over when the Coyotes are playing at home has been a good bet with an over-under record of 18-17-3. On the season, 57% of Arizona's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 40% of the scoring coming from the Coyotes. Take away the 4 goals allowed to Chicago on Wednesday, and Arizona has allowed at least 5 goals in 7 straight games. This team simply cannot shut down opponents. Despite their struggles defensively, they are at least scoring goals. Arizona has had at least 1 goal in 9 straight games, and Washington is not a team to completely shut down opponents. Their goaltenders are struggling as well. The Capitals are 8th best in the NHL with 3.39 goals scored per game. Given that Arizona has one of the worst goalie units in the NHL, look for Washington to come through with a big scoring night. This total is surprising. To be honest, it would not be surprising to see Washington score 6 goals on their own. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.